Right now on Denver 7 News at 5, the Broncos looking for redemption tonight, hoping to shake off this season's winless streak.
We can't change anything that's happened. All we can do is look forward.
The team, banged up, plagued by injuries, is looking to a new quarterback to lead the charge against the Jets.
Just have to go out there and, prove people wrong.
As the team gears up in New Jersey, Never Say Die fans are gathering in Denver, hoping, praying the Broncos can prevail.
We are breaking it all down in this extended hour-long edition of Denver 7 News. And good evening, and thanks for joining us on Denver 7 News at 5 on this Broncos Thursday. I'm Ann Trujillo.
And I'm Shannon Ogden. So glad you're here tonight. And in just over an hour, the Broncos take the field to face the Jets at MetLife Stadium. And tonight, you don't need to pay extra for a sports package to watch it because we're carrying the game right here on Denver 7. Our sports director, Lionel Bienvenu, kicks things off. Lionel, a chance to get back on track. And Broncos, I want to remind everybody, going up against another 0-3 team right now.
Yeah, you're right. Look, this is a must-win for both the Broncos and the Jets. The loser can really just forget about any playoff hopes, all right? If the Broncos start 0-4 for the second straight year, my gosh, it'll get messy and ugly in Broncos country for Vic Fangio and John Elway. We got to have the W tonight. The headliner in this game is Brett Rypien, making his first NFL start, undrafted free agent out of Boise State. Now, look, familiar to CSU fans, right? He beat the Rams 4 years in a row. He's got only one goal against the Jets tonight.
No matter who we're playing, right now we definitely need a win. So that's the main focus.
And the injuries, of course, we all know the Broncos are decimated and devastated. Philip Lindsay will not play tonight with turf toe. So Melvin Gordon better earn some of that $7 million a year salary, huh? But no matter who's out there tonight, there is no crying in football.
Unfortunately, injuries have been happening, and as a team, we got to find a way to adjust and to find a way to win.
All right, coming up at 5:30, we'll get keys to the game from Broncos insider Troy Rank. One is pressure on Sam Darnold, one of the worst-rated quarterbacks in the league. Shelby Harris got 2 sacks on Tom Brady and has a simple plan for tonight.
0-3 this, 0-3 that, chance to go 0-4. We don't care. We're going to go out there and we're going to play football.
That's it, play football. Also at 5:30, we'll hear from Super Bowl 50 champs T.J. Ward and DeMarcus Ware about the glory days 5 years ago and also about the struggles the Broncos have had since then.
It's hard to watch and to see them coming up with the 0-3 season now, but I feel like they can still turn around.
All right, all that coming up at 5:30 as we get you ready for the Broncos and the Jets on Denver 7. We'll see you then.
Yeah, we're ready for football. Thank you, Lionel. And despite the rough start to the season, Broncos country is undaunted. Fans are already showing up to their favorite Broncos hangouts here in Denver, hoping to see that team wipe out that 0-3 record this evening. And Denver 7's Jason Grenauer is live this evening for us. And Jason, I know you're out there seeing diehard fans pushing through the pain to come out and support the Broncos this evening.
Ann, given the early kickoff, the fact that it was the weekday, I wasn't sure if Broncos country was going to show up, at least this early, so I came dressed the part myself just in case. But why should I have ever doubted people? Because right here in downtown Denver, of course people are already out. We're at Stoney's, and don't tell anybody, this is actually a Jet bar. But most of the people we've talked to here are Bronco fans. As soon as I saw somebody pull up in a Jets jersey, that was followed quickly by more people in Broncos jerseys. And as soon as we're done here, I'm going to make sure that they change all the channels here to Denver 7 because, of course, as we've mentioned, that's where the game is tonight. They're following all the precautions. You just got to wear a mask to get in. The tables are socially distant. You can still cheer on your team, including the post-game show on Denver 7 because last call is 11 o'clock. So reporting live here in downtown Denver at Stoney's in my Broncos pajamas, I'm Jason Grenauer. Back to you.
Yeah, those are some pants. Thanks for that. Enjoy the game, Jason. And in Broncos country, as you know, hope springs eternal. And some of you already have shared your pictures of your pregame prep and your Broncos gear. Some pets even getting in on the action. So I want you to head over to our social media pages, share a picture of yours, and show your spirit.
Can't wait to see those pictures. And win or lose tonight, we always want to hear from you. Is Brett Rypien the right choice to head up the offense? Can Denver find a path to success despite the injuries? Or are you already giving up on this season and thinking about next year? Well, let us know what you think. Our Broncos voicemail hotline is open and waiting to take your call right now, in fact. And the number right there on your screen.
And listen, Broncos country, we've got you taken care of tonight. Everything you need. Starting at 5:30, our sports team is going to take a deep dive into the team's strengths and weaknesses. Then at 6 o'clock, it is the NFL Network pre-kickoff show. The game itself starts at 6:20. You can catch all of it right here on Denver7.
Chilling images from Aurora, a detainee whose ankles and wrists were restrained together slides off the seat and then lands upside down in a police car, and she remains in this position for nearly 20 minutes. Well, the officer who failed to check on her lost his job. He's asking for it back. Denver 7's Lance Hernandez is covering today's hearing.
I'm sorry. It was a mistake. But I had no clue she was in an inverted position in the backseat of my car.
Officer Levi Huffine appealing his dismissal from the Aurora Police Department. Body cam video shows him arresting Shantea Kelly August 27, 2019. The handcuffed suspect and another individual had apparently been fighting in the park area next to the MLK Library on Colfax.
No, she didn't. You started it.
Huffine placed a handcuffed Kelly in his car and buckled her in. She unbuckled the seatbelt and started kicking inside the car. He got her out and tied her wrists and ankles together. During transport, she rolled head first onto the floor.
Hey, my head is about to break, bro. Hey, my neck is about to break, bro.
She was upside down for the entire 5-mile ride.
Hey, it's so bad, officer. Officer. Officer, please.
About 20 minutes after rolling upside down, she was removed from the car.
Honey, why are you head down like that?
Chief Vanessa Wilson, not happy that Huffine didn't pay attention to the detainees, screams for help.
I'm sure has people questioning if this is how we treat everyone.
She said the decision to fire him was based on the severity of the incident, his lack of humanity, remorse, and understanding that what he did was wrong. Assistant City Attorney P. Morales.
All he had to do to fulfill 6.5.8 was this action right here. Glance over his shoulder.
Huffine says he couldn't see Kelly because of the way his car was set up.
She made it to the jail without injury to her neck.
Huffine's attorney says had he tried to help her and she became injured then, she'd be suing for use of excessive force. The Civil Service Commission will issue a written decision on whether Huffine gets his job back. That process normally takes 2 weeks. Lance Hernandez, Denver 7.